What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Take Time Studios, and today we're going to go over some Dragonflight tips. And get ready, I got a little special thing for you. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. A little intro today. So, all right, let's get into this. We got us Aegon, okay? We got us some Aegon here. We're gonna hop in here, and today we're gonna go over some Dragonflight tips. This event, great event. I gotta be honest. I will do my slash play to figure out how long I have actually did. I'm guessing, like, the actual grind of the event probably did about like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and I already have almost the entire set for the event for the male armor, and I'm missing just the bracers. I'm only missing the bracers, and I can either get it as a drop, 1, or 2. I'm about to get it just with the currency that you get, which is super easy, right? Super easy to farm, especially if you do the daily quest, which is, again, it's a super easy daily quest, so why would you not do it? And also, I did a little bit of farming on my paladin, my prop paladin. I probably did 30 minutes or something like that. And let's see what my slash plate is. 3 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah, probably like an hour and a half of that was the event. Let's see here, get that so I can get the last piece. And as you can see, we'll go over here. Trailblazer, I'm only missing the bracers, and I just farmed the event. So my biggest tip is, as you can see, there's so many people here, right? It's ungodly almost how many people there are. But that just means that doing this event isn't so much about killing the mobs yourself, but tagging them, right? You want to be able to hit the mobs so that you get credit for them, and it doesn't matter how much work you actually put into them. So that's kind of my tip, is if you're going to grind this on alts, the biggest thing is set up the build so that you can tag as many mobs as possible, just so you get credit. And especially if you have war mode on or something, you got to make sure, because you're not going to get credit if alliance hit that mob, especially if when the world boss comes out and all that kind of stuff. You really want to get credit for as much as you can, so you can farm as much currency as you can, so you can get all the collectibles, because it's going away after the event and you don't want to miss out on it. So my biggest thing, I mean, I did the mail on my Drakthir, but I probably honestly would have done it on my hunter instead. Maybe gone marksman and just done barrage or something or other, and because I feel like, you know, better AoE, you're farming out the mail, you don't have to be as close as you do when you're freaking playing Drakthir, which was more annoying. I had to be running around more. So that's my tip number 1. If you're gonna farm mail, do it on your hunter. If you're gonna farm the plate transmog, go prop paladin. For the love of God, it is amazing. Okay, you just basically you make the build centralized around the Avenger shield. Okay, so you do everything where you get the talent point where Avenger shield hits 2 more enemies. You do the, is this already the event area? Hold up, oh, I'm getting close. I think I already have this one. Actually, I might not. No, I don't. Okay. You're gonna want to do the event where I'm sorry, you got to get the talent point where you get 2 more opponents are hit by your Avenger shield. Then you got to hit the talent where you're using Blessed Hammer, right? You get 3 charges of Blessed Hammer, and then you get the talent point where you get 2 Judgment Hammers, and make sure that you get 2 charges of your Crusader steed. I forget the name of that talent for whatever reason. But if you do that, you're going to be very easily able to run around and farm all these, like, not here, okay? This is not the mob farming zone. But when you're doing the actual event area where the boss is going to spawn, and there's a shit ton of characters. Right now where I'm playing at, there's absolutely nobody, which is kind of nice for me because I need to get get this quest done, and 2, I'm trying to farm out the dimmed frost gem, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called exactly, but if it's for the heirloom, it's in order to craft the heirloom.
Too far away.
But if you do that, you're going to be able to tag all the mobs. Not have to worry about, oh, I didn't get to tag this one, or I was out of range. You're not going to run into that issue with the plate one. So if you're going to farm the plate one, recommend farming on the prot paladin. You're going to be able to tag a shit ton of mobs. You're not going to have to worry about, oh man, I wasn't able to get there in time, because you can just steed over if you're too far away. And it's honestly just the way to go. I already got half of the transmog, and as soon as I finish this daily quest and get the bracers, I'm going to switch over to my paladin just to show. But I was able to get half of the transmog, and I was able to get 2 because I also farmed out the world bosses on it.
Too far away.
Was 2 of those dimmed primal gems. I forget whatever they're called. We'll find out as soon as I get over there. So yeah, highly recommend that. And then if you're gonna go leather, go farm it with like a Moonkin Druid, mainly because, like, as you can see what I'm doing with my Dracthyr over here, I'm just spamming Azure Claws because it's my instant cast, so I don't have to worry about cast time, any of that kind of stuff. And then also, oh fuck you, bro, what dick, you see that? What a dick, slowing me down. I don't have to worry about cast time. I don't have to worry about distance as much as I do with my Dracthyr, because when you're farming on the Druid, you got that long cast distance. Oh, dang it, I'm in combat. I don't want to be in combat. Give me out of combat. Okay, let me go turn this in. You don't have to worry about distance as far as much as you do with your mid-range Dracthyr if you're trying to farm it out. And you also don't have to worry so much about, like, you don't have to worry about cast time. And you're doing AoE because you're going to just spam your Moonfire and Sunfire, whatever the fucking skills are called. I always forget. Or Solar Fire, whatever. And you're going to get all those AoE tags. Farm up the gear easy. Boom. There's your leather one. So there's tip number 3, farming leather. Go Druid. Tip number 4, farming cloth. Honestly, I personally am farming it with my Warlock, and I'm going to farm it with my Warlock because you get, I'm doing Destruction, and you can just get 3 Conflagellates charges, which is an instant cast, so super easy to tag mobs. And then you cast down your Rain of Fire, boom, you got your AoE tag. And so that's why I'm farming that way. I don't know yet, actually I haven't gone to farming with him, but that's who I'm going to farm with. So basically the big thing is, if you really want to get this gear easy, insta-cast builds, AoE insta-cast if possible. Yeah, don't worry so much about actually having to kill the mobs, just so much as tagging them when there's a ton of people. Obviously for the daily quest, not as many people do it, which is why I was just killing them. But as far as, you know, when you're doing the actual farming for the event of trying to trigger the bosses, it was I should have recorded. Honestly, I should have recorded when I was doing it last time, because it was insane. There was just so much shit going on the screen. You couldn't see anything else. You couldn't see any of the mechanics. You couldn't see anything that was going on. But it was awesome, and I was able to get so much gear right off the bat. And I'm just kind of running the clock out here. You know, we're gonna get turn this quest in. I'm gonna switch right over to my my paladin, just so I can show you guys. You know, I'm not bullshitting. Hey, I got the gear for him. I got the 2 gems already.
Let's get to work.
Let's do this. Let's complete the quest. Look, let's see here. I should be able now to get my bracers. Perfect. And just like that, this is what, day 3 of the event, but this is my second day farming the event. And now, if I hit Shift P, I have the full set already. Super easy. Now I'm just gonna farm. What is it? This one is this is the one I believe that comes out of Old War dungeons. This set right here. So this is gonna be the next one I farm. I'm just gonna farm this out of Old War. Old War. A little tip for that as well. If you're gonna play Drakthir, try and spec. I haven't done it myself, but realistically, for the last boss, you really want to get Zephyr because of how much AoE stuff he has going on that's on the floor. If you guys are just rotating through the Zephyr on the cooldown and you're also proccing, I believe it's this one, right? Existing effects will become exhausted and unable to aspects. No, there's an ability. This one. Tips of Scales. Compress time to make your next empowered spell. Nope, that's not it either. Where is it? There is a ability that reduces the time that it takes for you to cast your mobility spells. And I forget which one it is. Is it Source Magic? Regenerative Magic? I don't know. But anyways, you want to get that ability and you want to get Zephyr, and it will really help out with the last boss, make it go nice and easy. So I recommend that. Let's go ahead and switch over here now that I have the full set. I don't need to really farm on him anymore until I want to do the whatchamacallit. Until I want to do get the dungeon gear, which I'm going to do because I'm probably going to play Aegon a shit ton during Dragonflight. Just the reality of it. I actually really like the Drakthir, but I'm also probably going to main my Death Knight. I really do like playing Death Knights, but we'll see. I might even just do my Warrior. So let's switch over to the Paladin here. As you see, I do have half the set. I was able to get the shield and sword for him. And that I bought. I didn't get those as drops. I did get a shield as a drop, but it was a dupe. It was after I had gotten it, so probably should hold off, as far as buying gear with the things, with the gems. Do the bosses for the day, see what drops you get, and then go buy what you need to with the extra coins or extra tokens. But as you can see here, I'm not lying. I already have the Dim Primeval Storm. That's what it's called. The Dimmed Primeval Fire. And now today I'm trying to get the Dimmed Primeval Frost one. And let's see, hopefully. Let's go to Azeroth. I'm only going to be able to get the Frost one. I'm going to have to wait until the Earth one procs up. Then I can actually farm that one. So that's what we're looking at for today, guys. Those are my little tips and tricks for this event. Again, just one time over. Instant cast, AoE. Just really want to tag the mobs. Don't really got to worry about, honestly, how much damage you're doing, because there's going to be so many people farming it over this first week especially. And then, and save your coins, or save your, whatever, what is this currency called even? The Primeval Essence. Save your Primeval Essence until you've done the bosses for the day on both events, and then go buy whatever gear you have remaining, and you should be able to collect all the transmogs for all your ults probably within like a week. If you're like taking your time, you could realistically do this in a day. I mean, I was able to do one in the span of like an hour. That's nothing crazy, But guys, that's all for me today. Thank you very much for staying tuned. If you like these, if you want to see more content, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that noti bell, and as always, take the time to do the things you love. Peace.